Hey guys, man, can't catch a break today. Uh, Dolphins just cut Tyreek Hill and some other guys. Uh, I knew this day was coming. I think a lot of us did, where they had to go in and clean out this roster, get rid of all these bad contracts. Um, Apparently, they're just outright releasing them. There are people smarter than me that know the cap ramifications and all that stuff. I'm just glad we're getting rid of all these guys and moving on. It was Tyreek, James Daniels, Nick Westbrook-Akine that I know have been released so far, including Bradley Chubb, as I mentioned earlier. Um, yeah, these guys ultimately gave you nothing, so there's no sense in trying to rework contracts, trying to keep these guys around. We'll see what happens with guys like Minka, Achan, Brewer, Brooks. Those guys have 1 year left on their deal. We'll see if they get extended or they get traded. If they have some value, I'm sure all of them really have some trade value. Again, like I don't know the cap ramifications, but I'm a big fan of just clearing everybody out that didn't offer you anything. I'd like to keep Jordan Brooks around. I think he's a great leader. He's one of those dogs that we've been missing for a long time. Um, he is coming off an all-pro season, so I don't know what his contract would look like if we extended him. But other than that, like everybody can go on this team in my eyes. I was a big fan of when, or I should say, a big proponent for when Nick Saban got hired. That all these guys that Jimmy Johnson brought in, yeah, they had great defenses. They had, Hall of Fame careers, but they were towards the end of their career and they ultimately gave you nothing. So I was a big fan of Nick Saban just coming in and clearing house and getting rid of everybody for as much draft capital as he could and clearing as much space as he could and just starting over fresh. Also, obviously that didn't happen, and maybe in hindsight it might have been a disaster given the situation with Saban. But yeah, I'm going off on a tangent again. No, I just wanted to give my quick thoughts on the releases today. I expect more to come. Fins up.